What are the ways of Jesus you practice?
We love that term because if you go to a physician,
Sure.
they're practicing medicine. And I'm so thankful that doctors continue to practice medicine and not just say, if you have a headache, you just take this hammer and hit your toe, and now your head doesn't hurt. I don't know the doctor's ever said that.
Right.
It's the sense of, would we still be doing frontal lobotomies on folks for mental illness if they'd have said that's all we'll ever do? Some doctor somewhere said, you know what? Let's keep practicing. Some lawyer somewhere said, hey, there was a law written in the early 1900s that's still relevant today, and we can bring that in and practice law. They practice it. And so we're like, what would it look like if we saw these principles and these ideas of Jesus? We're not walking through Jerusalem and Palestine doing ministry, but we're walking through Denver, Colorado with human beings that need to be loved and cared for and shown that the great wild creator God loves them. And so if we see him meet someone, we read of that, and we're like, we read of him washing feet.
Yes.
Probably not going to be the very first thing I go do on the streets of Denver. Like, hey, everybody take your shoes off. I'm here to wash feet. Doesn't mean you couldn't, but what is the practice I can learn by that? What is the practice I can learn when he says, did you see who showed the loving kindness? Was it the priest, the Levite, or was it the man that you call a Samaritan? And he says, go do that. And they call that your neighbor? There's a practice involved there. I can't help you today because I didn't find you beaten on the side of the road. And that's how Jesus said, that's I know your neighbor. No, today I found you lonely and tired and hungry. Oh, that's that same principle. That's the same practice. That's what it looks like in Denver, Colorado in 2025. That's the practice, moving it forward. This is the same. Jesus has said, you're going to do greater things than I did. The only way you can do that if we practice the principles and ideas and the love that Jesus showed for centuries. Can you believe that? Centuries now.
Yes.
What's wrong with our world? It's not like we discovered them, but ask the question, had our world been practicing these principles? And I'm not saying no one does, but a concerted effort just to take this human Jesus, God, 3 years of practice, if we'd have been practicing it as a humanity, as a species for the last 2,000 years, wonder what our world would be.
We would definitely be in a very different place right now.
And it doesn't mean we're practicing to find the answer. We're practicing to be able to show up today the way we need to be today, just like that Samaritan walking down the road showed up to be what they needed to be for that human that day.
Yeah, whatever is in front of us, and respond to that need.
In the way of Jesus.
Yes.